Talkin Bout That.
Oh, all right. This is Talk About That. This is our weekly podcast. We've got Tyler from Sluts and AKs, and we've got me, Sarah93 from Thread Art Collective. We do have Nat. She'll be coming on here in a little bit. She is running a little bit late, but I'm an impatient person, and so we're starting early or starting now. Um, Yeah, we're kind of on the fly today again, kind of like last week. We're just talking about whatever comes up. We're just talking about that. We on it. Um, so me and Tyler were just talking about the weather out here in Colorado. We just had a huge winter storm come through the last like 2 days,
Oh yeah.
day and a half, and it just came in, freaking left a mess, and now today it's all sunny out and everything's half melted.
Yep.
But it was like what they were saying, like it was supposed to be like 20 inches of snow.
Fucking seemed like it.
Yeah, it was, and it came fast. I mean, those chunks were, almost quarter size at some points.
Oh
like,
yeah.
some
Shit,
thick,
bigger.
yeah, some really thick snowflakes.
Yep.
So I was surprised, but yeah, Colorado just dries up. You know, it'll all be gone by Monday. Watch.
Definitely.
Monday will come around and all the snow's gone.
Shit, we're already almost there. Hasn't even
Yeah.
been 24 hours.
Yeah. Shoot. Well, once that sun comes through, I think what was crazy is how it started off as rain. Like nice, good rain, and then within like 20 minutes, just chunks of snow.
Shit, it was raining for a while, like up by my apartment, and then
Yeah.
Overnight, just blizzard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it rained for a decent amount over here as well. Yeah, that rain. But that's what makes it dangerous. That slick, icy water.
Oh yeah.
Me and my dad went to go get my mom's prescription yesterday, and we were driving, and we didn't see this water puddle right next to us. I had the window cracked just a little bit, and this guy hit the water just right, and it just poured right over the front windshield. We couldn't see nothing.
Damn.
And then it came all right through the window, and it soaked me. I was so mad.
It'll happen again.
Oh yeah. And then it was icy. It wasn't even just water. It was just ice.
Cold.
Yeah. I was like, dang. Yeah. So it was bad, but it'll all be gone by Monday.
Yep.
Can't fight the freaking snow, man.
That Colorado weather.
Oh yeah. I love it and hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever been skiing before?
I have not.
No, me neither.
I do not want to either.
No, same. No urge. No, not even a little bit of a bone in me says I want to go skiing or snowboarding. Like, I'm cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's cold out and I fall. Like, that's no fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, then you got to sit on the little.
Oh yeah.
Not the. I keep wanting to say dolly, but it's not a dolly. It's whatever takes you up to the mountain. That's out in the air, and you're just sitting there, and no. I don't even like the cold.
Nope.
No, born and raised in Colorado, can't do the cold, won't do the cold, and I have no urge to be out there.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's bad. I do like to go sledding every so often, but I mean that's like once every 2 or 3 years.
Just for a little bit, like not too far from home.
Yeah. There's just a little hill by the house. Just hit it once or twice, and I'm back inside. That's it. Done.
Yep.
Get my fix for the few years.
Oh yeah, that's all you need.
Yeah, it makes it easy. So look, there's Nat. 18 minutes late exactly.
Hey, I showed up.
The hot dog lady.
Where the fuck's everybody else?
True.
We are everybody else.
Mhm.
Well, shit.
And you brushed your hair.
Hey.
You talking shit about my hair, Tyler?
It's brushed.
I did. I brushed it right before I came on.
Good.
Nice. I think we bullied Ray too much last week. He didn't even respond.
Now he knows how I feel. Fucking asshole.
Did you watch it or have you listened to it?
I don't listen to this shit anymore.
It's hilarious. Editing it yesterday was the best. Which it didn't need too much editing at all. So, but I didn't edit at all. So I did. It was all laughs. But it was funny. Poor Ray.
Hold on.
Holding on.
What am I holding
Speak.
on to?
You speak. You're over here yelling at us?
You said hold on.
Oh, I got
Right?
it. Sorry. No, I said. Oh, did I say hold on? Anyway.
Yeah, you told us to hold on and then he yelled at us to speak. I don't know
My
what to do.
I was trying to figure out the speakers.
She's like, shut up when you're talking to me.
Ah.
That's
Hendrix?
funny.
Is it your Kendrick?
Hendrix.
He's too dark.
You can only see his eyes.
That's racist.
All right, bitch, come here. You get an early one this week.
Where's she at?
The ninth nipple.
Good night, nipple. Did you guys get that video that I sent you
Which one?
Yes.
of the guy with the dog nipples?
Yeah.
So the doctor said I got that dog in me. Isn't that a good thing? This is normal?
Stupid.
The internet is.
Damn. Did I send
I'm
you guys
too
the
old.
strawberry?
I got your strawberry.
Did I send it to you,
Strawberry.
Sarah? I don't
Huh?
think
How did you not send it to Sarah?
I did. I think I went to and then I forgot. I got distracted by something.
No one sends me anything. You guys are so mean. I send you guys everything and no one replies back. Not even an LOL.
Excuse me?
Oh, well, sometimes
You never
reply.
get sent anything and you don't get replies back?
On my videos.
On my videos.
Yeah.
I'm trying to ask you fucking basic questions and you won't respond to me.
But no one responds to my videos. So, whatever. Which, honestly, some of the videos, there's no really response to them. They're just weird. you really can't respond to them.
You just want other people to see what you're seeing.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. That's awesome. Well, how was your day? How was work?
It was fine. We can talk shit off camera.
Cool. How was the drive home? Pretty dry?
Yeah, everything melted pretty well.
Yeah. That's what me and Tyler were talking. That's what we started with the podcast was how
Weather
massive of a
nuts is
dump
the-
the snow was, and then how just quickly just
Oh, dude, like
gone.
there's trees broken in my neighborhood. Like bushes just tipped over. There's tree branches all over the parking lot. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the big tree right in front of my house was leaning. I'm glad it was leaning away from the house and towards it. If it was leaning towards it, I'd have been scared.
That'd be a different problem.
Yeah, what if? But yeah, Colorado's so stupid. The weather just comes and goes.
Mm-hmm.
True, and then it was like super warm today too.
Yeah, it
Like-
wasn't too bad. It was kind of nice out.
No, and I was really mad yesterday when I woke up to go like brush off my car and I got all bundled up and I had like 2 socks on and 2 hoodies and I was like, all right, let's go. And I walk outside and it's still dumping snow. It was like 35 degrees. I'm like, that's warm for Colorado.
You say you had 2
Yeah.
socks on?
2 socks.
We usually have 1.
Shut up.
She's
I had 4
like, I made
socks
sure both feet were warm yesterday.
on. Fuck you.
That's awesome. Yep. Yeah, it was bad. And now it's just gone. Now.
Yup.
And I'm an asshole who can't reach on top of my car. So I can't brush all the snow off the top of my car. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry to whoever's behind me.
Right. Don't you have a roof rack though?
Hmm.
Yeah. See, those suck to get the snow off too, because that's how our car is. It's the thinnest little like metal roof rack, but I can't ever get any of it past because they've got the 3 poles that go right across.
Hmm.
I end up smacking it every time and missing some part of it. Yeah.
That was a super funny Colorado. I don't know if it happens in other states. It probably does, but I'm sure it happens in Colorado a lot. Was they tried to like upsell me the Jeep because it had a ski rack, and I was like, "That's cool. I live in Westminster, dude.
Right.
The fuck am I gonna do with a ski rack here?"
Nope. I have no want or need to go skiing or snowboarding.
Nope.
It's fun, but it's really expensive to do, and it's just like everything else in Colorado. There's just too many people. Like now, it's not enjoyable because rather than running into a tree, I'm gonna run into another person.
No, it all sucks. The snow, the weather, the being outside, people.
The human interaction.
Yeah, it's just too much for me. But it looks like fun, you know?
No, it doesn't.
Let the other people do that, not me.
The bastards.
I'm fine. Not doing all that. Ugh. Yeah, the snow in Colorado is just nuts. I'm glad it's almost gone though. That's on we were messaging. Is that the Lego one?
No,
Oh,
it's a
that's the
real
real
one.
one. Oh.
Those are Legos.
So I am an asshole, and I like to do this thing every year, whether it's an anniversary or a birthday. I decide that I want a plant, but I
Yeah.
don't want to take care of the plant. So I do
Mhm.
exactly what every sitcom tells you not to do. Give it to my boyfriend, and I tell him it's a symbol of our love. Don't let it die.
Kill it.
I have a bonsai tree. It's not doing well,
Yeah.
but it's still alive. And that one's like
Hmm.
like over a year. And these orchids were a Valentine's Day present. And they're doing really well.
They look like they're doing it. I thought they were fake at first.
Nope.
That is awesome.
So it works. You try it.
No, my wife will let the plants die. I've been there.
You should like leave. I don't care.
Yeah, she's like, screw that. I bought her a dog, an animal,
And it
and
died.
she's like, no, you do that.
When did that
Like this,
happen?
that was the pit bull that we got. I bought it for her. It was a gift for her, and then I fell in love with the dog. So
That's
Yeah.
how it goes.
yeah, every time. Now
You're just
I
like,
refuse.
no.
Now I refuse to buy an animal. Not
Tyler just
doing
went-
that again.
Tyler just jumped straight to baby.
No, I had a dog.
Baby.
Oh, you did have a dog. I forgot about that dog.
I can't do more than animals. My wife wants a turtle, but I also feel like that'll become my chore too. And turtles
Is it
aren't
just
just
because
like,
your dad got a turtle?
yes. Well,
What?
she's always wanted a turtle, but yeah, my dad got a turtle, but it's a tortoise. The ones that are supposed to live like 90 to 100 years.
Is it fast?
Actually, kind of is. You throw that little thing on the floor, that little turtle, she moves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's pretty quick.
Them stubby little legs.
Yeah, I love watching turtles run with their little legs, like look like they're floating on the ground. Crazy little turtles. Turtles.
I want frogs.
You want a frog?
Mhm. I had
Kind of
frogs.
frog.
I had frogs growing up. I want green tree frogs
To lick them?
because they get what? No, not to lick them, dumbass. Because they can get really fat and chubby and they don't really do anything. And they just sit there and chill and they're cute.
Nice. Frogs. I want what are those? the Komodo dragons. I don't know why I want one.
Ooh.
You can't own those, but you can get things very similar to it.
Tell me what I can't have. I keep
I want
whatever
a
I want.
Komodo dragon as like house security.
I want an Asian baby.
I want to eat.
For house security?
I mean, it could build me an iPad or something, maybe.
It'll build you the AK.
Hmm.
They'll learn karate.
Ooh.
This is what we get for going in with no topics.
Yeah.
Yes. None. This has pretty much been me and Tyler's whole thing the last 20 minutes.
Yep.
It's been fun. Well, nobody else had any other topics, and I couldn't think of any. And we're not gonna record. I mean, that's.
I had one, but fuck me, right?
Well, I said for next week because Kill is old and he's been there since like the dinosaurs.
Damn.
I found this post on Facebook. Tyler, you may have seen it. I know Sarah didn't see it. And I tagged Killa in it, and he hasn't. I don't think he's seen it yet, or he's ignoring me. And it's just this post that says, "You could be having the worst day ever, and here comes your dad. What's up with your hair?" I tagged Killa in it. I was like, "Not my dad, but still, motherfucker lives across the ocean and knows the wrong time."
Every time.
That's awesome.
And then my mom commented on it and made it weird, and I was like, "Okay."
He's not your dad.
She was like, "I would care. I would say something like that too." I'm like, "Okay, that's nice, Mom."
Like, shut up, Mom. It's not your turn.
It's not your turn, Mom. God damn. It's not my fault you have shitty taste in men. Please edit that out. My mom's gonna yell at me.
Does she even watch?
Probably not.
Because my parents don't watch, and I don't know if I should be sad or happy.
I don't watch.
Huh?
Yeah, you don't.
I don't watch. I show up.
Yeah. The only reason I rewatch it is to edit it.
I did it
Even
first,
that.
and then I was like, I was there for this. This isn't entertaining to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just got
Except
busy.
for listening to last week's. That was funny.
Maybe I'll go back and listen to some of them. I'm like so far behind. I don't think I've listened since like episode 5.
Yeah, we're recording episode 12 right now.
No.
Damn.
No.
So we're out there. We're far. We've got a lot of content, guys. I think we finally hit 70 followers or something like that on Instagram.
Woo.
The big
Or is it
7-0.
TikTok? One of the two.
Welcome.
YouTube, we've only got 47 followers. But thank you for all 47 of you.
We appreciate you.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I will take it. Once we hit them hundreds, 100 followers, that's 100 people. That's almost a cult.
Do we count ourselves in that? Do we have to wait till like 103 or something? 104?
Nah.
Nah.
We're going off of what YouTube says. That's what YouTube
Mhm.
tells me. That's the number.
I was gonna
If
keep
it's
making
me
a
or
count.
3.
At least 7 of them are different accounts of us.
Yeah. I find myself getting lost in the 3-eyed or in the podcast Instagram, and I'll get like caught like going through it and then liking stuff and being like, "Oh crap, I'm not on mine. I gotta go back." That's funny. But yeah, did you talk to Chrissy?
I did, yeah. She kind of glided over the podcast thing.
She's like,
I don't think she's interested in that.
No.
But I texted her pretty much just to, I guess now's a good segue as any. I pretty much texted her to keep her updated on the whole Denver Villain Arts thing because she was also wanting to do that. I let her know I'm like it's on the back burner at the current moment in time with everything else we've got going on. I just don't want you to think that like we'd make plans without you or leave you out of it or anything. Yeah. And I told her that since you lost Facebook, everything's kind of moved over to Instagram, but it's kind of the same as the Facebook group chats. If you want to be in it, I'll happily add you to it. If not, no worries. And she did not want me to put in it.
No.
No.
Mm-hmm. She's like, you just let me know.
Which is cool. I'm cool with that. She's awesome.
Right. It's all nonsense anyways.
But, so, 3-item announcement. We are doing Denver Fashion Week this year in May 2024. That needs to be specified. We will be vending 4 of the days, and I took the whole week off work, so I'll go all of the days. I don't know what access it gives, if we'll have access to the shows, but I know we at least have access to the parties.
There's parties?
Like after parties and cocktail parties and
what kind of parties?
Cocktail.
I'm keeping my pants on, but I'll still go.
That's fine, dear. Please keep your pants on. It's a fashion show.
Yeah, you can wear what you want at a fashion show.
But with that being said, someone's going to have to break the news to Killa before this airs, and nose goes.
Yeah.
That we might still do it. I'm not saying anything's set in stone yet, but it's not set in stone that we are doing it.
Yeah.
Because I know they're all excited to, but it's expensive, and I'd rather do Denver Fashion Week.
Right. So, no, I'll call him and talk to him.
Call him now.
Because he yells at me. And then I go back, and then no one has a fun time.
Yeah.
And then we don't talk for 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And then we send each other a meme. And then it's fine again.
Sounds about right.
I know that Killa listens regularly because he fucking sends me messages all the goddamn time. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh, the fucking podcast. I was like, that was 2 weeks ago, bro. Oh, you just listened to it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love it. Yeah, I'll call him and I'll let him know because it's I mean, I definitely want to do it. We all want to do it. It's just it's very, very expensive, and our whole thing this year too was to pull more towards fashion stuff. And at the time of telling everybody we wanted to do Denver Fashion Week was more or less of a pipe dream of a ha he we're kind of going to put an application in. Didn't think anything of it. Well, something came from that. So we've got to go where it's more of what we're doing. And Fashion Week, I think, is definitely and it's going to take a lot more than just getting ready for a tattoo convention. For the next 9 weeks, we've got to figure out 4 different days, 4 separate styles, 4 separate setups.
8 weeks as of tomorrow.
Oh, 8 weeks. I'm sorry. 8 weeks. Jesus. And that does not include SneakerCon. That is in what, 2 weeks?
15 days.
15 days. So
I'm not ready.
I'm not either. So yes. So we've got a lot on our plates, but it's all good stuff. It's all fun stuff.
I've also submitted 2 other applications to 2 other huge events happening in Denver that I'm not going to say out loud because I don't want to jinx it.
Jinx! Yeah, shoot. It's gonna be fun. Very, very fun time. I think just the hardest part of doing this fashion week is figuring out what the heck to do for 3 of the days. Streetwear is the only one that I've got down. The other 3 days, I've got no idea what the heck is happening.
I've got it's pretty much every day but Thursday or Wednesday. I don't know. The fucking Black Sea Day. The Black Sea Day. That was the only one I'm stumped on. I have stuff for the other 3 days. I have individual projects for those days. I have 3 separate pieces for each new collection. So all in all, I have probably 12 different things.
That's good. I have one.
And it's stressful because I don't know where to start. I'm like, okay, cool. I think, and then the more like it's a rabbit hole once you start thinking about all the things that you can do for it, and once you kind of find that inspiration, you just thunk up 3 more fucking things that you could do.
Yeah.
And so it's hard to like narrow it down to what do I want to do for this week. I can try and do it all, but if I try and do it all, someone's gonna get their head bit off because that's how I roll. And it's probably gonna be Sarah.
That's why I'm bald.
So I can't do everything I want to do. And also, it's just a vending opportunity. We're not on the runway. We're not, this is really just a rubbing elbows and kissing babies kind of thing. We might sell a couple things, but this is really just to go and showcase what we can do, why you should work with us, why you should be following our career, why you should be checking us out, because we're coming up. But it is really, really fun to finally get the opportunity to finally span outside of graphic tees.
Yeah.
And the reason we've just been stuck in that for so long is because it's what fucking sells at tattoo conventions. It's what the people fucking wanted. People want a cool $25 t-shirt. Cool. Here. I'll bust as much of these as I can out for you. But I'm over it. That's why that's why doing another tattoo convention is on the back burner. Because I don't want to do that shit anymore. Like, sporadically, I want to do a little bit of it, but I want to be bigger than that.
Yeah. Well, we don't want to be stuck in a niche. We are not a niche company. We are not a tattoo-only tattoo brand. We are not Sullen, okay? We are a artist-based brand who creates. We're fashion designers slowly building our way up. And that's what this does. That's why I'm so stumped too, though, is I've only got one because I want to make sure that what we're doing and building is worth showing off, even though it's not on the runway this time, because I want them to go up, walk up to our booth and be like, you guys aren't on the runway. Why aren't you on the runway? Like, you guys have the setup for it. Why not? So that the next time, because they do it twice a year, don't they?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah,
so there's Fashion Week twice a year. And then there is, what do you call it? It's like competitions, kind of. More local stuff. So Denver, this is another thing that kind of dropped my heart a little bit. Denver Fashion Week is not Denver only. Like, it's not a cutesy little pop-up for Denver. I mean, there are going to be Denver designers. There are going to be a lot of local spots. But this is another Fashion Week, American Fashion Week, just like New York's, and just like I can't even think of another state that does it.
Not state. I think it's freaking
all the European shit.
Yeah, you got Milan, Europe,
Milan, London. I want to say it's Tokyo that has one, but I could be wrong on that.
Yeah,
Paris, that's another one.
Paris.
And then New York, and those are like the big ones. But Denver's Fashion Week has kind of been on the up and up the last couple of years, so this is going to be a bigger event. We could meet celebrities there. We could meet famous fucking designers there. We could meet a lot of cool people. And I think it'll open up a lot more doors than any tattoo convention this year can.
Yeah.
Because we've opened up all the doors that We've opened up all the doors that tattoo conventions have to offer. We've connected with a lot. We've done a lot of guest spots. And it's been amazing, and I love it, and I will continue to do it. We'll hop back on it next year, maybe. But now it's time to open up some other doors.
Yeah.
Sorry, I ranted. Anyway.
No, you're good. That's That's what we want. Um, yeah, because I mean, it's the progression. It's part of doing that because I've even been thinking too. I don't think we're considered a streetwear brand, or I wouldn't consider us a streetwear brand. I don't think that's really what we do. I mean, yes, we are ghetto and we do have some cool ghetto clothes, but I don't think that considered us a streetwear brand. We want to do more than just these graphic tees. We want that cool, crazy custom stuff. Like I don't know how the heck I'm gonna do it, but I'm doing a dress for Fashion Week. I've never made a dress before. I'm not a girl, and I don't plan to wear this dress, but I'm gonna make one for someone, and we're gonna see what happens. But that's the kind of stuff that I want to push myself to do and to give myself because I think there's a lot of cool ways that I can add tattoo or at least my weird letters to clothing outside of the way that people are doing it right now. You know, doing those kind of crazy letters isn't new on clothing, but no one's doing it in a fashion forward way outside of just tossing a circle on a shirt. You're like, that's
Right.
every tattoo artist does that. But if we
Absolutely.
stay in the tattoo world, that's the only influence that I'll ever have, and that's all the stuff that I'll ever create because that's what they want.
Hmm.
I want to take it into a whole different world. I'm excited for some of these other things, especially for Fashion Week, because this style hasn't really ever reached into the actual fashion world, and to be able to add it to a dress and to be able to add it to furniture because part of the booth that Natalie wants to do is build a chair, and I don't know why I got a hair at my butt, and I want to make a chair too.
I didn't say we had to build a chair.
Well, we're not gonna buy one. I want to make one.
Cool, build a chair. And that's the fun part about it is it's going to push us out of our comfort zones. It's going to kind of, not that everything over the last year has been super comfortable, but like, okay, we got into this routine. We got into this. Here's what works. We just got to keep pushing this out. And now it's like, I don't know what's going to work. I don't know what's going to do well. I've never done this before. This is completely out of my realm, of my clientele, of my mentors, of things I've done in the past. I better come out with a bunch of different shit.
Yeah. Well, and that's just it too. Those I don't want to show up because one thing that I've always noticed and one thing that I've always caught is when you start to get into like these smaller local fashion shows, a lot of people do is they're just upcycling a lot of it. They're just
Mm-hmm.
sewing just a patch or something like that. Or just like the biggest thing that I don't know why it irritates me and I don't know why I don't want to ever do it personally is like all the paint drops. Like people just buy a pair of pants and then start throwing like different colors of paint and then selling it like that. Like I don't know why that annoys me. Like that's like taping a banana on the wall and selling it as art. Like it's lazy almost. It's like come on, let's
I can see that, yeah.
sew something on there. So like there's one guy that I follow and he goes to the thrift store and he'll buy graphic tees, Goku, and he'll cut Goku's hair out, but he'll add like a sky t-shirt as his hair. And then we'll do a TV t-shirt behind him and then puts Goku in it and then sews that to some pants. Like that's cool. That's freaking really dope because it's upcycling 4 different shirts and then putting on a pair of pants and changing each image. But just to throw paint or even bleach, I don't know why, and it's big in the tattoo community right now. The bleaching on shirts, just come on, guys, just stop. Just like and
I'm gonna bleach
90% of
one
these
thing.
guys are ruining their clothes.
I'm gonna
Huh?
tell you, I'm bleaching one thing, one singular piece of clothing. I have
Well,
one planned bleach thing, but
well,
I'm not bleaching.
the right names or
No, I'm
design,
not.
like
It's straight up gonna be bleach splatter, but there's more
yeah,
to it. I'm not just bleaching it. There's more
yeah,
to it, but it
yeah.
will be
But you're
bleached.
you're adding to it though. You're not just throwing the bleach on it and calling it a day. Like I feel like that's a cop out in
Mhm.
in the fashion or in the clothing world. Like I don't get it. You know. Um like don't get me wrong, if you look at me on pretty much a daily basis, if you look at my pants, I have paint splatter all over my pants. But that's from work. I'm a
That
tattoo
wasn't on
artist. That
purpose.
crap falls on me and my wife yells at me every day for it. Why are people paying for that? Like no. It's it's
Because
it's
they want to
a
pay for this aesthetic that you can't recreate.
yeah.
There, it happens with punk and alternative clothing all the time. And I'm bringing a little bit of that to Fashion Week, where people are trying to pay for this punk aesthetic. And it's super funny if you ask Arlo about it, because he'll tell you, he's like, you can't pay for the 7 years worth of beer stains on this fucking vest. Like, you can't pay for the mosh pit sweat and the fucking knocked out tooth blood on this fucking vest, but you're trying to pay for that aesthetic. You know, you can't pay for the aesthetic of being a graffiti artist with fucking splattered up fucking clothes. You can't pay for that without being that kind of artist. You can't pay for this tattoo artist aesthetic, but people want to. And so I think that's where the laziness comes from, because like these are things that happen almost on accident. Almost always on accident. And it just ends up being who you are as a person, and people are trying to pay for that whole vibe, and you're not going to get it from a pair of pants.
Yeah. Well, even like with ripped jean holes in the jeans and like the knees. You know, like that you used to have to earn. Yeah. You used to have to earn that. You were skating in it or working. Well, but before it became a style, you know, like it was, you had to earn that cut in it, and now it's like it's just so ingrained in fashion that it comes standard. You know, you get no holes in the jeans, or you get holes in your jeans. Like you can pick.
I used to purposely place my holes in my jeans, like they were in certain spots for a reason. Yeah, you were there one time when I did it.
I wasn't.
You were.
Oh.
When we first did Skeet Ulrich, and I was wearing those tight ass pants.
Oh yeah.
I got a hole right here, so I just cut a hole, and I wish I still had those pants. I wonder what happened to those. But yeah, it was just Skeet Ulrich's face in the side of my pants.
That's awesome. I know my wife has like 2 pairs of pants that show off her thigh tattoo, and she'll rock them every chance she gets. Yeah. See, but even like that though, you know, you kind of. They're for you. It's to show something off that you have, and you can't just It
was made with a purpose. It was made for a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes that's a little bit hard with fashion too, is that you have to kind of think of like, why would someone want to fucking wear this? Where would they wear it to? How are they going to put it on? That's one of my favorite things. Fuck, how are they going to put this on?
Yeah.
And you know, you kind of have to think about the versatility of the fashion and how is it going to work long term.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, and that's just, and I think we had kind of touched on this a little bit earlier now when me and you were texting, was a lot of this high-end fashion is weird. Like, it's just odd looking. Yeah. It doesn't even make sense sometimes. Like, I don't know, have you guys seen the new Balenciaga collection they just dropped?
I hate Balenciaga so much.
They have a tape roll, a clear tape roll, and it's a bracelet. I don't know if it's made out of tape or if it's made out of glass, but it's a tape roll. And you know how you can see through the clear tape roll and it has the brand name?
Yeah.
It just says Balenciaga on the inside of the tape roll.
I hate it so much, but I want it.
And you just, that's it. I think Balenciaga is the same. Well, I think all of them did it. Balenciaga, Gucci, Louis, all came out with like the paper clip.
Yeah.
Like the $800-900 paper clip. Like, what?
The zip tie bracelets. Those ones.
Yeah.
Supreme did a pin that was just a screw.
Yep. I don't like. I don't get it, but I get it. You know, like it's so weird. It's cool.
Hey, if you have them, see, it's shit like that, because they know, that brand knows this is dumb as shit. This is the easiest fucking $1,000 we're gonna fucking make.
Yeah.
They know it's dumb. They have to. At least I hope they do.
Yeah.
But that I can respect, because hey, you got a fucking market for it. I can sell a paperclip for $800. I'm gonna fucking do it.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know who I love? Oh, sorry.
But when you get into like what we were talking about earlier, where it's lazy, where it's like you really tried, you really thought you fucking ate with that, and you didn't. There's a very fine difference, because again, these higher end brands that can sell this dumb shit for $800, you know what? It's kind of iconic, kind of fucking iconic that they made it. But your dumbass fucking poured a can of paint on something, and you want to charge me $600 for it? No.
Yeah.
Because I don't know who you are.
Right? Well, and then I wonder how many like CEOs or actual owners wear that. You know, like does Balenciaga owner wear that weird stuff? Is
No.
that what you're rocking? You know who's my favorite is Rick Owens, just because he almost never wears his own stuff. He wears a white tee and black pants and shoes. Like that's it. That's it. But he's got some of the wildest stuff. Like his boots are crazy. He's got some crazy furniture he's came out with. But as a wearer, like he's nothing. Which makes me feel better because like that's how I am. Like I'm gonna make wild and crazy stuff for other people, but I'm probably gonna wear a black t-shirt and jeans. Like
I probably
very
made the black
comfortable.
T-shirt, but I'm still gonna.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Ow,
No,
fuck.
no logos. I'm not. And that's always what surprises me and always makes my wife laugh and kind of mad is I've got a lot of t-shirts. I love clothes. I love the way some shirts fit. I love the way some sweaters look. I love the way graphic tees look. But at the end of the day, when I go through my closet, I've got two things that I wear. Like that's it. That's where I'm at. But my mind completely goes through, dang, that shirt would really look dope with those pants and those shoes and all that. I'm just gonna wear a white t-shirt and I walk away. Like I don't understand any of it. Even when like I made Ray that Goku bag and I had my Coach bag with me. He's like, "Oh, did you make that Coach bag?" I was like, "No, I bought this one. This one's from Coach." He's like, "Why don't you have one you made?" I was like, "I don't know. I don't."
Haven't gotten around to it yet.
Right? Yeah. Like I love everything I make. Like I think everything I make is dope. But I just,
Liar.
well, okay.
Calling your
So
bluff on that now.
I don't love everything I make, and I'm mad at most of it. Okay. So reality is, I don't own it or I don't have it because I didn't like it. So
Yep.
other
So,
people liked it and they bought it.
With
So.
this super fun adventure of pushing ourselves outside of our comfort zone, Tyler, what do you want to do for Fashion Week?
I don't know.
You're getting dragged into this rabbit hole too. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, you already said you wanted to be a part of it, so
I don't recall this, but okay.
pull up last week's footage. Oh, we didn't record that, did we? Shit.
No, we did not.
Damn it. That's okay. You don't have to know right now, but just know you're getting pulled down into this abyss with us.
Yeah. Abyss.
Bitch.
Okay.
Stop looking like Drake over there.
For real, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I was cracking the fuck up the other day. This is totally off topic. You guys have seen Ice Age, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen the fourth one, Continental Drift?
There's 4 of them?
There's 5 of them actually.
I didn't know there was more than one.
And the fifth
Jesus,
one
I thought there was only 2.
Nope, the 5th one does go out into outer space. They did Fast and Furious that shit. True story.
Okay.
Honestly,
Damn.
they're all amazing. But seriously, guys, you haven't seen the 3rd one? The 3rd one is god tier.
Which one is the 3rd one? I don't even.
Dawn of the Dinosaurs?
Wait, what?
You guys haven't seen Dawn of the Dinosaurs? You guys suck.
Seen that one.
Well, now none of this is gonna fucking make sense.
Is John Leguizamo in all of them?
Yes, he is.
Oh, okay.
In the 4th one, there's finally like a group of mammoths, and Drake plays one of them. And I was cracking the fuck up because he always got a trunk, and I was like, I have a great idea for a meme. Arlo did not find it funny.
Well, where's the meme? You gotta make the meme.
I never got around to it, but it was just
Well, that's awesome.
Anyway, back on topic.
Wingle.
But you guys have to see more all the fucking Ice Ages, you pieces of shit.
Have you guys seen the new? No, we won't get on that. Let's stay on that topic. Stay on topic. This is, so what all are you doing for this Fashion Week, Nat? Since you've got a lot more than I've.
Oh god, I'll be back.
Okay. She just left us.
Yep.
Rude. Just kidding. Yeah, Should be fun though. I'm excited.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna have to
I
make a
don't know what to
lot.
do.
I don't either. That's I was like, let's see what you've got. She's got a lot.
Mm.
More than I do. But I'm excited for it though, because I think this is that next progression through fashion.
Okay. Now you're gonna have to edit this out because no one can know before Fashion Week.
I like it. I like it. I will have
All right.
So what are you guys doing?
to. I have one dress made. And then I'm gonna do some jeans and stuff for streetwear day. Do some patch jeans. Do some crazy stuff. Sustainable day, I'm just gonna go like you said, I'm just going to the freaking thrift store. Whenever my taxes get here, because that's what's gonna fund this whole freaking adventure, but
And that's what, again, where like you having those leathers, those authentic leathers. It's upcycled. I cut up an old bag, and I made this with it.
yeah.
That's where I really think that they could do well for Sustainable Day.
Right. When I've made some pillows too, I've made some kind of really more fancy pillows
Mm-hmm. I've been seeing them.
lately. So I'm gonna bring some of those. I'm definitely bringing stuff that I've already like made. Like my duffel bags, I'm taking 2 duffel bags I've made. If they don't sell, they at least look cool.
Now, do you remember? Here's what I struggle with too. We only have 8x8 booth.
Find a way to make it work. Well, I'd rather have too much and have
True.
to take stuff out than not. Have like a booth that's got 3-4 things.
Mm-hmm.
So it just makes sense to have huh? Oh, I didn't realize you could hear that. I was
God.
my dad texted me and it comes through the laptop.
Hi, Father.
Uh,
But it should be getting here on Saturday. The columns that I ordered.
Oh, yeah. I was telling Tyler about this.
So we will at least have those for SneakerCon, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Those will be fun. I am gonna buy little fake feet to put the socks on.
Okay.
I meant
Whoa.
to tell you, just because I don't know, we've got socks. I kind of want to try to sell a few of them, only because the shoes definitely will not be here by SneakerCon.
I'm so fucking hurt about that.
I am too, because that's.
You can't see it. Hold on.
Yeah. But they're in full swing. They're being made. They're
Full thing.
A cat tower.
fuck you then.
It's a column.
I do like
nice.
that.
Ow, my foot fell asleep and it hurts.
Ouch. Oh, those denim jackets. I want to take for Sustainable Day. I think that'll be cool.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna come up with a few other designs too. I don't know what to do for nightlife.
Nightlife? What do you mean you don't know what to do for nightlife? You've been
Well-
clubbing more than I have.
Well, I know, but like I kind of want to go nice and simple, but I don't want to go like too simple where it's just like a plain one color with just the logo or something little. Like I want
Cut the nipples out of the shirt.
Cut the nipples out, bro.
Regina
Freeze the
George.
nip.
That's some Regina George stuff right there.
Freeze the nip.
Free the nips. Lots of ideas. I don't know. I've got to throw some of it together. Honestly, like I was telling Tyler earlier before you got on, I'm one of those like I've got to just have the fabric in front of me, a idea of what colors, and then I just got to go for it. I can't like draw a lot of that up.
That's fair.
I got to swing a lot of it. So
I'm having a lot easier of a time drawing on paper. Because
I like to
sketching them out at the front desk, and Dan was like, "Why don't you do it on your iPad?" And I'm like, honestly, I can't fucking stare at my iPad. I can't.
Mm-hmm.
I love Procreate for the graphic designs, like the promos and shit, but like I cannot fucking stare at the iPad.
Yeah, no, not to
It pisses me off.
I don't like to sketch on the iPad. That's why I still have my sketchbooks. I still take them with me. There's just you can't beat pen and paper. Like the feel, the way it rolls, like it just, I enjoy it.
Procreate is not left-hand friendly either.
In settings, it is. You can change everything to be on the other side if you wanted. You just have to go into settings.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, now that I know that.
Actually, I don't even think it's settings. I think you just hold the bar for a second, then you can move it. Like,
What?
I think it's a drag drop process.
That's wild. Anyway, I apologize for Procreate.
Yeah, Procreate's the bomb. I love it. I got Procreate when it was free. Okay, that's how old I am.
Damn.
I think now it's like $30 or something.
I have gone through massive lengths because when I first bought it, it was like $10.
Yeah, I think that's when I bought it.
And I bought it on an old Apple, like back when I had an iPhone, like in high school. And I don't really have access. I didn't have access to that, so I've gone through massive lengths to not pay for Procreate again. So I'm like recovering an old account. I've done the 3-day fucking process of calling Apple and all this shit just to get Procreate back on the iPad. I paid for it once. Give it back to me.
Yeah. Well, it's expensive now. Well, and it's worth it though. And then the more that they keep adding to it, like at some point I'm gonna pay the extra $13 and get the advanced versions where you could do like cartoons, like you could do actual animation in there.
That's cool.
I want that. I want to do little cartoons, but in due time. I've got enough on my plate right now. It's a whole nother.
I want you to start animating our podcast.
God, it's gonna get so bad.
It's gonna get stupid.
I love it.
Every time we have a silent moment, it's just we're just gonna pop up as different.
Just little emojis fighting in the corner. Just right in the little black open spots in the corner. Just psh, psh. Oh man.
Like there's gonna be what we're saying, and then their little animations are gonna be like what we're thinking.
Yeah. Like in a what was it?
Massive violence.
Yeah. Did you guys ever see that show?
Violence.
Was it Cheaters or whatever, where they'd have like the little pop-ups? Just like that. They're just those dumb little fact pop-ups on the side.
I don't remember what episode. It's in one episode of Family Guy where they're talking about where they kind of break the fourth wall and they start talking about the little banners at the bottom. It's like, up next, a black guy smiling and spinning in a circle. Back when like sitcoms were really big, and that's how they would do the promos for them. That's what that reminds me. Awesome.
Oh, well, that was loud.
Are you texting your father?
Yes. Because he texted me back a question mark. I was like, I'm doing something. Not like he doesn't already know.
First of all, he's upstairs.
Right? Yeah, literally. He knows. I told him before I walked in here a few minutes ago. And his message back was, oh, yeah, my bad. That's funny.
Why doesn't my dad text me?
I don't know, kiddo.
Thanks for the awkward silence, guys.
That's funny.
Anyway, Tyler's dad doesn't text him either.
Yes, he does.
Oh, well. Anyway. Anyway.
Wow.
I have met both of your guys' parents. And only one of you have met my mother. Talking about, how did we get here?
Fashion, clothes.
Fashion. That bitch has no fashion.
No fashion.
Does anybody know why Easter is in March?
Is it in March this year? Or don't answer.
Yeah?
Yes.
It is.
Is it?
Is it because of leap year?
No, that would push it back a day. When is Easter?
I don't know. I know St. Patrick's Day is in like a couple of days or something weird.
On Sunday.
Yeah, when did that happen? Where did that come from? Like, I mean, where's time going right now? I didn't realize we were back to holidays.
Oh, Easter is on the 31st. That's wild. No wonder, because fucking our family was texting me about Easter breakfast, and I was like, "That's just next month. Why are we fucking talking about it right now?"
Wait, so that means we're doing sneaker con and then we got to do Easter?
The next day, yeah.
Jeez,
Sorry,
Damn.
Wow.
I don't celebrate Easter.
Easter
Not for
Sunday.
any like specific reason. I hate gathering with my family.
You hate the Easter Bunny?
The Easter Bunny.
One time during Easter breakfast, we went over to Arlo's mom's house, and so we had breakfast, and I was like, okay, I gotta go to work. And Arlo's mom was like, who gets pierced for Easter? And I was like, I think Jesus did. He found that mildly funny. Everyone else found it hilarious.
That's the best. Yeah, Easter came up way too freaking fast.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go throw eggs at children.
Oh, that sounds fun.
They're gonna be your kids.
Good.
They're gonna throw them
They
back.
deserve it.
I mean, real eggs, so they splatter.
Yeah, uncooked.
Uncooked.
What?
What?
Yeah, freaking hey, man. These holidays are coming by way too fast. Even Valentine's Day, that was out of nowhere. It's like,
Yeah, when's
whoa,
that?
wait.
That was a month ago.
No, and it was out of nowhere. I was like, oh, dang, hey, you
missed
guys, it came and went.
Hey guys, 4th of July is coming up in July.
Hey, my birthday.
Oh yeah, old man.
I'm old. I turned 31. 4 scores and 8 months ago.
No.
Let's see if I can get her to do it.
That's baby shaking syndrome.
Sometimes when you shake her, she makes a funny noise.
Mm.
She's not doing it now because
You're just making you look bad.
no. No, you just look like an asshole.
That's awesome.
Tyler's, when's your birthday?
I don't know.
Don't you have a summer birthday too?
May something? Like May 25th? I think.
Okay, I'm putting it in my calendar.
You have a calendar?
May.
No, I don't.
Awesome.
The only reason I know Sarah's birthday is because I confuse it with my uncle's birthday all the time.
Uncle Sarah.
Yeah.
You're the 17th, right?
18th.
Fuck!
That's all right. I have no idea when yours is. I just know it's at the beginning of the year. But my wife usually reminds me, so.
I know when Arlo's is.
I was gonna say, I know when Tyler's baby's is. Because they have the same birthday.
That's awesome. I don't know when Arlo's is, but I know it's around yours.
It's on the
Before
same day
yours.
as Tyler's baby's.
So now I know when Tyler's baby's birthday is. Around.
Tyler, I'm a horrible person. Can you remind me your baby's name?
No.
Okay.
It's no.
I remember his birthday, but I don't remember his name.
Yeah, you talk shit about his eyebrows.
I do. I talk mad shit about his eyebrows. I don't know his name.
If you're gonna talk smack, you better know the name.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? Sarah?
I don't know. I don't talk
I've
smack
held
about
his
his
baby.
eyebrows.
I've
I'll
held
leave
this
that baby alone.
This baby is going to be the most chaotic thing to grace the earth. And I'm so excited for it.
It already is.
Yes.
What's his name?
Riot.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
you set that up. You set yourself up for that one.
That's awesome. Oh, kids. My kids better make me money when they're older. God dang it.
One of them's gonna blow up on TikTok.
Give him
Something.
a follow.
Did you did you see his profile?
I did.
Have you seen some of those videos?
I saw like one or two. I didn't really go too
This
far.
kid cracks me up because a lot of them are him playing like the games on it. But every once in a while he pops up with something so out of pocket.
He's just random. I don't know what the heck he's
My
doing.
favorite one in the world was the first one I ever saw, and it was he just goes POV, your dad's favorite weapon, and he holds up a belt.
It's like this boy has never been whooped with a belt in his life.
I lost my shit.
He's
That's
such a
fucking
nut.
great.
He just comes out with some wild shit, and it's like it's funny and it's relevant, and it's like he's a very smart fucking kid.
Yeah, he's retarded. I think the one he just put out
He's
now was
retarded.
something about being an Apple user. He's like, we're
Yeah.
Apple users. It's like, this kid, he's a nut.
I love him. I love him so much.
He's crazy. I've got to get him on streaming. You got to see him. This kid will just scream and yell and just. I just want to put him on video. Let the world watch this kid go crazy.
Damn.
He's funny. He just got Eminem in Fortnite.
Nice.
He's been smashing people with Slim Shady, and he says it every time. He just got hit by Slim Shady.
He just got hit by Marshall Mathers.
He's such a
It
nut.
doesn't have the same ring to it.
No, it doesn't. But but he's a nerd. I gotta play with him. I just can't play Fortnite. I don't know
Fun.
how to play. My fingers can't do it.
Can't move my digits.
It's because you guys are old and you have arthritis.
Yeah.
Back in my day, games were simple. Jump and run.
You had a bouncy ball and some fucking jacks.
Nope, I had dirt, and I was content.
No, you weren't. You were getting arrested.
Well, you know, where do you think I got the dirt from?
Tomato, potato.
That's awesome. Oh, fashion. I've got to figure stuff out.
So hopefully, cause yeah, I was fucking deathly sick this week. It like hit me on Monday. I've never had a sinus infection before.
You got COVID again?
I had to guess that's what it was because it just felt like my sinuses were gonna pop out of my head. It just hurt so bad. Nothing was coming out though. Like my nose was dry. It was too dry, and then I just had this raging sinus headache. So I don't know what that was, but it fucking knocks me the fuck out on Monday, Tuesday, and part of Wednesday. So hopefully this week, assuming I'm alive and in good health, and the weather is nice, I would like to go thrifting and fabric shopping. I didn't realize that Joann's was like the best fabric store around.
It's it's the best one.
A bunch of them, and I'm like, this is all like furniture fabric. This is not what I want.
Not Joann's. Who's the other one? There's another good one. Hobby Lobby's good for like cheap, fake leathers. Joann's is definitely good for like regular fabric stuff. You're not gonna find good leathers at Joann's. Like you're not gonna find any of that good like faux leather. What the heck is the other ones? Michael's. That one's got a good.
Michael's has a lot of craft stuff.
They've got a lot of fabric.
Do they? Okay.
Yeah, they've got. I honestly, all three of them you'll probably have to hit. You know, at least once, because all of them have difference. Like I won't buy none of my sewing stuff from Hobby Lobby. I will only buy from Joann's because it's cheaper, it's better quality.
Hobby Lobby is so overpriced.
Yeah, it is. Well, sometimes depending on what you're looking for.
I think the only thing I get from Hobby Lobby every once in a while is vinyl.
Yeah, vinyl sometimes cheap. Spray paint's always cheap. Like their actual um, graffiti brand spray paint is usually pretty cheap there, and I like buying like
More
paints and stuff. But for like fabrics and like um other, what is cheap there is their stuffing, like for pillows and stuff. I always find it's pretty cheap there because it's like $14, and then at Joann's it's like 20 something.
Hmm.
So not like the biggest difference, but when you're broke, them $10 can be a big difference.
Mm-hmm. Oh, absolutely. And I know Walmart has some stuff, but I
Yeah,
don't. I'll find exactly what I'm looking for at Walmart.
Walmart's great for their cotton. They've got really good cheap cotton stuff and denim too. Oddly enough, I've bought some denim from there, and it's been decent quality. I mean, not great top quality, but I mean, for the price and for being Walmart, it did its job.
It works.
Mm-hmm. That's just the fun part of it, though. That's what I enjoy. I enjoy making it. I enjoy building it, but I also enjoy going out and actually looking for the fabric and looking for stuff like that. I really wish Denver had more of a like a
A fashion
district,
district.
yeah, where you could just go and just see different stores with fabrics.
We could
We
take a
had
trip to LA. Just a quick day trip.
right,
Now that we know where
shoot,
that, we don't
right.
the first fucking day.
I would have liked to have gone and walked around there a little bit. I know it was ghetto, but I don't think it was that terrible.
No, it wasn't bad. I know. And then the last day when we finally found everything, I think we were just fucking beat.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't want to walk around. We didn't want to walk around nowhere. We were just ready to go to the airport and get out of there.
That was the end of a back-to-back convention trip. Yeah, no, we were done. Get me the fuck home.
Yeah, we saw it in person. I just needed to know it existed.
But
There, we'll come back around again.
essentially, if you guys want to go thrifting or fabric shopping with me, you can.
Yeah, just let me know. I'm down.
Invited.
I've got some good stuff. We'll have to go look around.
Sorry, the car went off outside. I got scared.
Oh, I was gonna say, was that you or me? Because I could see there's someone
That was
moving
me.
outside of the house. But yeah, we'll have to go and look and find some good fabric. See what we can make.
Why are mannequins so expensive?
I know, for real.
Stupid. And if you look up mannequins on Facebook Marketplace, it is haunting. If you want to have nightmares, look up mannequins on fucking Facebook Marketplace. It's weird.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh,
It gets
that
scary.
sounds weird. That sounds
Facebook
weird.
Marketplace has become such a lawless way. It's a new Craigslist.
Whatever happened to Craigslist? Anybody use that still? I haven't used that
I
in so
was
long.
actually looking at it the other day for buildings. I don't know. I check in every once in a while.
I looked at it the other day for cars.
Do you need a car, Tyler?
Yes.
Loser. I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
I will keep eyes and ears out for you.
No, I don't want your help.
Okay. I'm sorry.
She's gonna find you a hot dog cart. That's awesome.
I feel like I just heard something about a car.
I don't want to hear about it.
Okay. That's fine.
They were lies.
Yup.
Yeah, we've got a lot of sewing to do.
Yes, we do. So we're also going to need party days at Sarah's house because he's the only one with a sewing machine.
Whoop, whoop. I got two of them.
Two.
We're going to be sweat shopping it.
Mm-hmm. I've got everything we need. I've got all the colors and sewing stuff. And we can do embroidery too.
Oh.
So if you guys want to get wild and weird, like I enjoyed tossing a bunch of little embroidery stuff on the jeans. I think it looks cool. So if you guys want to get fancy with that, we can do that. And I've got a bunch of other little random stuff too. I got like chains and different leathers, different fabrics.
I just placed a studs and spikes order.
Nice.
So I'll have grommets and D-rings too.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Mhm.
Hell yeah. I've got a little collection of zippers too.
I
I don't
have
know
to
if
go
you
to
guys
Home
want to
Depot.
add zippers. What? Home Depot.
I have to go to Home Depot for chains. Wholesale chains.
Oh yeah. Just get a roll of it.
Just fucking roll of it.
Roll of chains.
Then we're
I
gonna
know
have
I
to
do got to go and see how much wood is. I know wood isn't too expensive to make a little chair. I've made
really
chairs
gonna
before.
make a chair.
Yes, that is my
That's okay.
plan.
Just get a
That's
tree
okay.
stump.
Go for it.
Do what, Tyler?
Get a tree stump.
Tree stump.
I mean, you've got one tipped over in your front yard.
Right. Just carve out a little tree. That'd be awesome.
And then we've got to spray paint these columns.
Yes. Spray paint. Gotta do a lot.
Whoa, whoa.
What are we doing for the background? What was your thought for that? How are we setting that
Backdrop.
up?
I don't
Yeah.
know. I was gonna see what your sisters have.
Okay. I've
Nothing.
got
I don't
two.
want anything corny. Like I don't want like a view.
I think that's pretty much all they've got is kind of like photo corny stuff. So they have like the frame we can use and everything. We just may want to buy our own backdrop,
Gotcha.
which isn't that expensive. Like I said, they'll have the frame. They've got everything else. We just because that's all they did. They bought the metal frame and then they just keep buying different background rolls and change it up every whatever season. So those shouldn't be too expensive depending on what way we want to go or what we want.
And then little fine details. I was thinking of maybe getting a carpet.
I would like a carpet.
What is wrong with your kid? I can hear him.
I thought that was a bird.
He's living his best life.
Good for him.
He's not crying, if you can believe it. He's having fun.
Yeah, a little carpet. And
And a crazy question, just because out of all the Googling and all the YouTubing, I don't know what or where our booth is going to be or look like. Like, I cannot find a Denver Fashion Week booth anywhere. All I can find is the walkway.
What about SneakerCon? Have you figured that out yet either?
SneakerCon is going to be a little probably more
convention
tattoo style. Yeah, because it's not. They're not going for like fashion. You know, we're just there to sell our normal stuff. Be there. So the big, detailed, crazy new products, new stuff will probably be all Fashion Week stuff that we've got now. Stuff we can kind of quick print. You know, hot street stuff. That'll be for SneakerCon. Just to make it easy and simple.
Oh, we'll bring since we have them. We'll bring the columns and the clothing. Like, okay, we've got it.
Yeah, we'll take what we have. I mean, we'll still look nice. We're like I said, if you look up some of the sneaker cons, some of these guys literally just set up on the floor. They got a blanket and their shoes laid out on it. So we're definitely not doing that at all. But we are gonna see what we have shoe wise because sadly we don't get our shoe order won't be in time.
Oh, I'm so sad about
that. I know, me too, because I was very excited. These 4 new shoes are gonna be dope. People are not ready for it. But yeah, if you look, I can't find anywhere where there's like booth setups.
No, I found the place it's at. Okay. I just want more information on the. Like, I want photos of it. Virtual tour. What does this do? Okay. Oh, it's a warehouse. It's a fucking warehouse.
Nice.
Entrance area? Yeah, this is a straight up warehouse.
Well, and that's normally where a lot of them are at, but that's like,
Okay. I see. I can see how this could be nice. Okay. I will share. I promise. Okay.
oh no, you're good. Um,
So it's at the Brighton. It's in downtown. But what images? Oh, it didn't share that. Hold on.
oh yeah, because it freaking makes you do each window. I hate that it does that. There we go.
You can kind of see it's a big warehouse.
Okay.
All right.
There was. Oh, hold on. It looks like it can be decorated well, but let me find the thing I was just on. It's right there. There we go. Just a little slideshow of it.
Okay. Okay. A little catwalk. We'll see the whole event center.
Yeah.
I like it.
I do too. I definitely could see the potential in the
Yeah,
Fashion
so
Week.
he says Scott says that we can essentially load it in. I haven't even told Tyler this part yet. So it's from about 4 p.m. to about 1 a.m.
Oh,
That's our prime hours. Go team.
every day for 4 days?
Huh?
Every day for 4 days?
4 days, but they're separated. So we have so it's an 8-week event, but we only have 4 of those, or an 8-day event, but we only have 4 of the days. We have Saturday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Saturday again.
Okay.
So Tuesday and Wednesday are the only days that are back to back. That'll be fun for the podcast.
Yeah.
But so yes, we can load in at 4 p.m. The events usually don't start till about 6-ish. Yeah. And then so you have pretty much the pre-cocktail hour party, whatever you want to call it, and that's when a lot of people are going to be showing up and walking around and showcasing. And then he says that we can tear down after that, or we can after that, beginning hour if we want to, but we are more than welcome to stay through the actual fashion show, and then the after party. So when I say 4 p.m. to 1 a.m., like the after party ends at 1 a.m. So we can definitely leave before 1 a.m. But I mean, how often do we
Rubbing
go?
elbows. Yeah, I am down. That should be fun. Because I assume that means later in the night. That's the actual catwalk. That's the actual
Let me see.
event.
I can pull that up too.
Because that's gonna be interesting. And honestly, that first day will tell us everything we need to know. If it's worth staying, having the booth up that long. Of course, we'll be there as long as possible.
Right.
Because we always want to be there to rub elbows, especially in these situations. But that's also where, yes, we're going to rely on our booth to stand alone, but we also have to look good ourselves and be in that setting. So we may not always dress freaking bougie, fancy, and flashy, but if there's a time that we need to.
And so he also said another thing that helps out a lot is you can have models kind of walk around.
See, that's one thing I wanted to ask too. Is should we? Because the dress I'm gonna make, I don't know if I should just have it on a model, like a mannequin, or if I should have someone wear it and walk around.
That's up to you. That style of dress would not look good on me. I will tell you that now. But that's kind of the shitty thing about it is that, like, we want people to be attention grabbing. We want
Yeah.
people who are going to go out and talk. We want people who are going to go out and promote. And as much as I love your gorgeous, beautiful wife, she is the sexiest woman I've ever laid eyes on.
She
She's
can't
not.
talk in a crowd for nothing.
No, she's not going to talk.
No.
So maybe
I
for one
honestly was
night,
I
maybe for
was
one night.
thinking Marissa maybe to wear it only because she's talkative, she's outgoing.
Yeah,
Um,
if that works, absolutely. Um, you also want to make sure that so if it's going to be you can base your dress off of the dress or you can base it off the model too. So then you'd want to get with Marissa, and Marissa knows her body type best. She knows what's going to look the best on her. You
yeah,
as much as that dress is really cool, and yes, keep going with that, but you want it to go on the model correctly too.
right, yeah,
That's where the fashion industry gets a bad rap, and I don't think it should, because it's not supposed to be fucking inclusive because we're trying to showcase the best of our ability using the least amount of fucking fabric.
yeah,
I'm sorry you're fat, but you take up a lot of fucking fabric.
yeah.
Sorry.
Oh yeah,
Now, as far as inclusivity in other ways, absolutely, yeah, find a colored model, find a model in a wheelchair, love that, please do that, but go. You can't walk a cat. You can't go on a normal walk. How am I supposed to expect you to be on a catwalk?
yes, right there with you. Like no, but that's just it. One, and we're there to show off for a reason. There's a certain cut and a certain style. That's why just like we said, I love there's people in my family and my wife. There's just some things just doesn't work right for what we're trying to do.
And
And
I would love to have Arlo be one of the models because people gravitate to him. He fucking can talk people's ears off and people love him. I'm gonna have to find clothes that are going to fit him and his form and his style. It's not gonna. I mean, fucking look at the guy. Like he has a style. You can see it without his clothes. So I have to give him something that's going to accentuate on him.
yeah, well, and still be him comfortable, because the last thing you
Right.
want is him not to be comfortable, because then he's not going to have that same spirited of, hey, come talk to me. He's going to be like, well, I'm just wearing this because my girl has me wearing it, so
Right.
look at me, instead of, hey, look what I got on. This is my fit. This is, it.
Right.
Different attitude, different flow, but
So
that's just it too. Though we're not, we
Yeah.
got to make sure it's all around the right person for the right situation, because I really do want, I want to make a freaking statement. I have a feeling that this guy's telling us that stuff because not a lot of people do it.
Oh,
Because
he
a
is
lot of
straight up
people,
told me he's like just like he almost felt like you could tell he didn't want to have this awkward conversation, but he's like, you'd be surprised about people in the past and what they've shown up with. This is not just throwing some t-shirts on a table thing. And I was like, no, this is presentation. He goes, exactly. Like,
yeah,
a lot of people in the past have just shown up and just thrown their graphic tees on the table, which like nothing against that, but this is not that.
yeah.
You're like, no, this is fucking fashion week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, whole different thing. Well, and that's why with my thing is like I'm honestly stuck on the one-offs, like just making some really, really cool fashionable stuff, but I still want to be realistic and make things that, we can sell and we can try to make at least a little bit of money from.
Right.
But I do want to freaking go out and show
No,
off.
because we're gonna put a lot of heart and a lot of work into these. We are. I'm already doing it. I'm already losing hair over it.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I want someone to buy it and I want someone to rock it and I want someone to feel comfortable in it.
Yeah. Yep.
But I'm sharing the so this is the schedule. So Saturday, it's Sustainable Fashion Show. We're on that one. Load-in is at 5 p.m. Doors open at 7. Cocktail red carpet reception 7 p.m. to 9:15. They're going to start seating for the fashion show at 9:15, and then I guess they have a segment, and then an intermission, and then a second segment, and then the after party that goes till 1 a.m.
And we're there for all of that, right? The VIPs.
We absolutely can be. I don't know if we're in like the VIP lounge, but I don't. He said we could stick around for it, so cool. I will if I can.
Right? Yeah. No, I want to stay for all of it.
Yeah. Oh, he also said he's going to be at SneakerCon.
Oh, nice. Heck yeah.
Yeah, so you kind of get a little bit of a first impression.
Yeah.
A little bit. But he works for 303 magazine. I
Oh,
don't
okay.
know exactly what his association with this event is necessarily, if he's just an event coordinator or what, but he's a really cool dude and I'm excited to meet him.
See,
Yeah.
but that's just it too, though. That's where we got to get in there. Some of these people need to know we exist. I think a lot of the city doesn't even realize we're here. They
Right.
don't even realize what we're making or that we're even trying to do something.
Right.
So to be able to do this, to be able to show everybody, like, hey, we're not just slapping stuff and calling it a day. Even with our shoes, we don't just have a regular thing. We've got some customs, and we're really out here trying to show off. So
Hmm.
I'm excited. I'm very nervous, but I think it's worth every bit of it. I think it's very worth um, putting all this freaking stress and time into it because it's what we've always said. It's what I think even when I met you, I told you the
It's
biggest thing I want to do is Fashion Week.
it's a sink or swim kind of situation. Like we're
Yeah,
gonna sink or we're gonna swim, and let's figure it the fuck out.
I can't
yeah, but
swim.
we're gonna no matter what we do, we're gonna do it looking good.
But there's Tuesday and Wednesday, and then that starts at 4 p.m. and then goes till like midnight. So, okay, bringing an hour back, but also factor in loading out, and then the time it's going to take us all to get the fuck home.
Yeah. Well, and honestly, we may want to start loading our stuff out in between one of these segments.
Mm-hmm.
Depend again. The first Saturday will give us a good idea of how long we should stay. Because if it completely dies out as soon as the fashion show starts, then cool. Let's take that advantage while everyone's kind of watching the show, cut our stuff down, get it put away, and then back into the show, and then just finish the rest of the night out.
Mm-hmm.
Um, or if it looks like this sucker's jumping until 1 a.m., then boots up till 1 a.m. Like if everybody else is dipping and leaving, but we're the only one still open and running,
Right.
like I
And
do not mind that at all.
right, and that's why I'm not really worried about it going to 1 a.m. because we've all seen it when the booth is jumping, time flies. When
Yeah.
the booth's hot and we're talking constantly, time fucking flies, and it won't even feel like it's 1 a.m. If it does get slow, then yeah, it's gonna be a long fucking night, guys. But
Yeah. I think our biggest thing is just like we're gonna have to find a big car or something. Just every time, just keep it all just in there. Go to the show, unload it, do the show, load it into the car, take the car home, back to the show.
yeah,
You know,
and I'm gonna see, especially if we get to talk to this guy at SneakerCon. I'm gonna see if we can show up the other days. Like we don't have to vend it, but like if I have that vendor pass, can I just come?
yeah, are we still able
That's
to be
possible.
there?
I paid you $1,000 fucking. Can I just go?
Yeah, and true. I wouldn't mind going every day,
Yeah, just to
showing
be
up every day, dressed
stay
up.
till fucking 1 a.m. every day, but
Right. Well, and then that just opens up more of that rubbing elbows because we may meet someone on the day that we're not doing a booth, and then tell them, "Oh, hey, our booth will be here tomorrow. Come by and check us out."
mhm.
It
Or
just ends up.
people start to remember our faces too. They'll be like, "Hey, I saw you vending yesterday, didn't I?" And I'm like, "Yeah,
Yeah.
here's what I do."
Nope. Yeah. It's just it's being there. Again, it's that showing face. It's shaking hands and kissing babies. That's our whole freaking motto.
Mm-hmm.
Um.
Kissing hands and shaking babies.
Yes. Uh. So I think it's gonna be a freaking crazy wild time, but it's gonna be fun to see how that world works
Mhm.
because we know how the tattoo industry works. We definitely don't. I mean, the ins and outs, top, bottom, left, right. There's no corner we don't know about. So to dip into the actual fashion industry and the fashion world, that's going to be something to see and to see what else is out there, to see who else is out there, to see
Yeah,
what other companies are here in Colorado and from other states and other countries. Because I think there's people coming from other countries too. I think I read somewhere.
yeah,
So it's a big, kind of thing. Because I know when we started doing tattoo conventions, I had thought, oh, it's going to be so hard to get in with these companies. It's going to be years before we can rub elbows with them. And it took what, a year?
yeah.
And we're good friends with almost all of the industry leaders in the tattoo world.
Mhm.
Like to at least some extent, they know who we are, you know, and that wasn't that hard and that didn't take that long. So I'm very curious and very excited to see how the fashion world works and to see if it's not the same thing. Because if it is the same thing, we've got the formula. We're just playing on a different field. So I'm excited to see what that world has and how everybody acts in it as well.
This feels it's very it's a it's this is going to be a core memory for Three Eyed. Our first fashion week. It's going to be a character building moment for all of us. It is going to be just a. It's not the start, but it's a start of something else, and it's really exciting, but it's really nerve wracking too.
Yeah. Well, it's completely out of our realm because, like we said, we know how tattoo artists act. Like we know what a group of artists are going to be like. Like how is a group of fashion designers going to be?
Right.
Like what are their jokes? What are their
Where
quirks?
are the lines in there? Yeah.
Yeah, where do because tattoo artists those lines are weird.
They really
Oh
are.
yeah.
Depends on who you're with and what city you're in. Like it could be different rules. So just to see like that fashion world and see how territories work and how
Mhm.
kind of that goes. I think that's going to be really interesting. Um, and I want to see how much we really mix. I'm really curious to see how where we do stand because, like I said earlier, I don't believe we're a street brand. I don't think that's what we are. I don't think that's the category we're in. I feel like we're in a higher end category, but we're still connected with that graphic tee street style. So I'm really excited to get in there and see if there's not a category that we do fit into, or if there's not a new area that we connect with more. So, because I have got no idea what Black Sea European style is, but I'm very curious to see what everybody else portrays that as because I don't know what that means. And I'm gonna do my very best, but
Mhm.
I want to see what everybody else comes up with too. Like I'm nervous but excited just to see what else comes from it. So it's it's gonna be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a fun time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And I still can't believe it all started with a little ass vinyl machine. And now we're here.
And now we're 4 vinyl machines deep, 5 vinyl machines deep, 3 heat presses.
Oh, we've had a lot. It's been fun.
I think 3 different sewing machines. Which honestly, not bad.
Yeah. 3.
When you think about it, 4 years of really grinding this shit out. That's really not that much equipment.
No, not too bad. And we've been able to sustain on that. I mean, definitely. I'm hoping this year or even next year we get some good come ups to where we can upgrade a lot of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
we've been
really just
doing
want a
great for what we
space.
do have.
I really just want a space. I want a store. I want a boutique.
Yes, so bad. We just need
Wonder.
that storefront. We need that visual. But that's why I think this fashion week is going to be
It
a
could also
huge
connect
help.
us to a lot of that too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, and I think too it might even open up to stores or shops coming up and saying, "Oh dang, that stuff's really cool. Do you guys do can you guys sell this summer? Do you guys,
Like, can
sell
we
in bulk?"
carry
Or,
it? Yeah.
yes. Yes. Yeah. So I think that's the stuff that we need. But that's where I get people are going to be mad that we're not going to do, and not that we're not, that we might not do Denver Tattoo Convention. But I think for our career and for Three Eyed, it's the right move to not do that. Just like it was a hard enough
It was
move
tough
to be
too.
gone from our families for a year traveling, this is just as hard of a decision as hey, we just have to go in the direction that the companies it's starting to be its own beast. It's choosing where it goes. We're not even picking anymore. It's just working and it's doing its own thing, and we're kind of just there to make sure this baby doesn't fall as it learns to walk. So, baby wants to go this way, can't say no.
Right.
So, but I think it's that getting out of the niche, which makes me feel so much better. Because last year I felt like we were so stuck in the tattoo world. I felt like we were just locked in, and that's where we were always going to be. And I just didn't want that for Three Eyed. You know, we don't want to be sullen. We are not sullen. And that's
But it's good
honestly
that
the
we kind
only
of got
company
that.
out there.
Right. We've got our base. We secured a solid base in this industry. I've met so fucking many of you. You know who I am.
Yeah.
So if you want to be a part of the journey, if you didn't, cool, whatever. But it's time to do something else now.
Yeah.
And not that we're never gonna do a convention again. Not that we're completely out of it. It has been so hard this past couple months. It's honestly been hard to be home because I'm like, fuck, what do I do?
Yeah.
What am I working towards? And so that's kind of another exciting thing about Fashion Week. I mean, SneakerCon, it's a 1-day event, and it's sneakers. And of course, we'll have a couple other things there, a couple other cool things to showcase, but it's a pretty much, and I'm still excited to do it. It's my first ever SneakerCon. It'll still be fun to it'll almost be a taste into the fashion industry and into like the hype beast industry and the other streetwear brands and shit like that. But it's not quite as exhilarating as Fashion Week.
Fashion Week. Yeah.
Fashion Week.
Yeah. That's a whole
Because
thing.
it's open up to the doors to doing New York Fashion Week. That is a whole other fucking beast.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, but that's just it. We've got to get our feet wet. We've got to get the first one under our belt, so that when that stuff does come, we're more prepared for it. We're ready for it. We've already done it a few times and ready to go.
I'm sure one day we'll be having this same exact conversation about, oh my god, another Fashion Week shit. Like,
right? Yeah, and at that point, that's.
We will, but I gotta enjoy this while it lasts.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Because it's gonna go fast. I know it will. Just it's just one of those stupid things of you just got to show up. We've got a cool enough product. We've got cool enough ideas. Now it's just the pure fact of showing up. We avoided Denver for so long that now it's like, all right, fine, you win. We're here.
What's good, bitches?
Well, it's time to take over our city. We left it alone for a long time and let everybody run it. Now let me show you guys how to do it.
I'll sleep again.
Ouch. So it's gonna be a good time. And then even too, I'm, as dumb as it sounds, I'm excited to make a dress. I don't know how it's gonna come out or how it's gonna work or if it's even gonna be cool, but just to try and just to see the process is gonna be cool.
All right. And it can bust. Fuck it. It could fail. I'm prepared for every single fucking design I come with for someone to tear it apart. But I think that's a really cool part about where we started, about starting in the industries that we've all started in and working the jobs that we've all worked. We've been torn apart. We've had our dignity shredded. We've had something we were so incredibly proud of just be shit on. And it fucking destroyed us. But it made us better. It made us who we are today. So fuck it. If I get shredded again, all right, cool. Where do I take it from there?
Right. Well, and the good thing too is even if we get talked down on or told bad about, at least it's someone in the industry.
Right.
At least it might be bad or rude or whatever, but it's from someone that's in there.
Yeah, and it's experience that we have because we've all been torn apart by fucking assholes. Yeah. And we let it get to us way more than we fucking should have. At least now I can go in with this mindset and be like, okay, you're tearing me apart. I can take it, but who are you?
Right.
You just want to shit on me? Then I don't care. Are you going to tell me how to get better? Are you going to tell me what to do to make it better? Because we've also been run by assholes who are like, all right, now I'm going to tell you how to do it right.
Right?
Cool.
Yeah.
I can
Let me
take that.
tear you down.
Let me tear
Then
you
build
down
you back
first.
up.
And yeah, exactly. So I think
Mhm.
it's awesome to have that experience of like I can now tell the difference between when you're just talking shit to talk shit and when you're talking shit for a reason.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. No, we've definitely built our skin up. That's why I said I'm excited to see what the world is.
Mhm.
Because we might be getting prepared for just straight destroyed, like in your face shit talking, and it might be that undertoned nice shit talking, you know?
It might be that passive aggressiveness. Like, oh, I'm glad you could pull that off. Fuck you.
Right, yeah. That I don't know
I
if I'm
was
as
never
easy on those.
old. Okay. Fuck you.
Right, yeah.
I went to high school with other high school girls. I know what the fuck you're saying to me.
Right. That code looks good on you.
Fuck you.
Yeah. We're gonna see.
Bitch,
So
I'm a hot dog. Fucking more creative shit. Goddamn.
right.
You
You
want me to
better
take you
be
seriously? You better say something that's gonna catch my fucking attention. My other hot dog homie over here will fuck you up too.
Yeah.
Who's the other hot dog?
That's you, dumbass.
No.
Well, I'm sorry, Tyler. You don't have a choice. You're falling down this rabbit hole with us.
Okay.
Just please
Yeah.
don't break my heart. Like the other people we forced along on this ride with us have.
Please don't.
Oh.
You know what though? I've got a lot of faith in Tyler.
I
Tyler
do too.
hasn't.
I would say out of anyone on our team, I'm the most happy to be including Tyler into this
Yay.
Yeah.
because I know I know all the other guys have super creative stuff that they could do. I mean, even our guys in Denver. I know that Dan could come out with some fire shit. I know that Shauna could come out with some fire shit. I've seen the hardest work come from Tyler. And I've seen the best ideas come from Tyler and the best criticism and advice come from Tyler. I'm like, that's why he gets this.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Not that it's like a not that it's like an overachieving privilege to be a part of this, but that's why you're getting dragged down with us, motherfucker.
Right?
Oh,
yeah.
If we sinking, you sinking, so strap up.
Yeah.
I can't
No, you
swim.
messed around and hung out with us too long. Everybody else said no. You said yes. Well, sorry, guy.
No, and Tyler's been there through all of the fucking. Tyler has seen all of the not so fun people we've dragged down with us.
Yeah.
The fact that he's stuck around after all that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and that's what I love is Tyler just chills. He's like, cool.
Through all that shit.
I mean, it don't concern me. I ain't a part of it.
You are a part of it, though. Sorry.
I mean, not what they were doing.
Right? We had some weirdos.
Ew.
But that's just it too, though. I appreciate just that you've been down with us, Tyler, from the beginning, like literally the beginning. I mean, we've just been out there. Yeah, we did lighters.
I've been using that.
I don't know where mine is. You can refill those. It's ghetto, but you can. I like it. I got a red one somewhere.
I found these ones. Oh, God.
Whoa. Nice.
Nice. Hey, they still work.
I have a can of Lysol in here, too. And so when the cat annoys me, I like to just...
Burner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's funny. She doesn't really burn her cat.
No, I've never lit the cat on fire. I lit my dog on fire in an accident one time.
Whoa.
Ow.
But he's got such thick, coarse hair. It's very flammable.
True. Probably stunk, huh?
It
I hate the
really
smell of burnt hair. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
So my dad will do. He'll just sit there with the lighter and burn his arm hairs. Like, how are you?
When I used to smoke weed, I always had the problem of like lighting it too close to my face
Burn your
and
mustache.
singeing my nostril hairs. I couldn't be trusted with fire. I definitely couldn't be trusted smoking pot with a mustache either.
It's hard. It's a lip action, really. Yeah, lip control.
You gotta tuck it in.
Yeah, I think a little tuck and curl.
Mm-hmm.
Where it burns is the edge, the tips. You know, if it's nice and flat, the flame kind of rolls over it.
Oh,
You know, but if it's like straight out, that's gonna catch.
Yeah.
Like a fuse. Yeah, no. I've cut my mustache a few times. Yeah. I'm ready for Fashion Week. So we got to do a little. I guess we got to do a few little meetings. Got to go buy fabric. We got to do a day of sewing. Then we got to do a day of mock setup for the booth to see how it actually will look.
Yeah. I turned Thursdays into half days. So I don't go in till like 4 or 5 o'clock.
Nice.
Shop. So this happened before everything else happened last week. I told Lonnie on like Saturday or something. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna turn Thursdays into half days, just to have extra time to work on this.
On our projects. Yeah, they don't like me over there. It's awesome.
You're wearing a Thrasher shirt. Name 3 songs.
Rockstar.
Good song. I want to be a big rock star.
Sorry, I love that song. I love Nickelback. The whole Dark Horse album, I know by heart. Don't fuck with me.
That is a good one.
Arlo hates Nickelback, and it is funny.
God, I love Nickelback. I will listen to Nickelback all the time. Look at this photograph.
Look at this crap.
It makes me laugh. That's awesome. All right, nobody answered my question. Are we still moving forward, or are we?
I don't know. It didn't seem like we had a whole lot to talk about this. Or like our topics were kind of off, but
we don't. We're all over the place. But episode 12 is still going to be posted, so nothing stops us. All right, well then I'm going to end it, and then we'll shit talk. This is our podcast. Stay in school through drugs. Tyler, do you have any ending remarks for the people?
Don't eat berries if you don't know what they are.
Don't eat berries. Strawberries.
Mystery berries.
Mystery bags. All right, we'll see y'all next week. I just like to argue. I don't care if the world's flat, round, circular, square.
Tyler fucking bullies me.
My lord had a tattoo. You couldn't go in a tattoo shop. The windows were blacked out.
We talked about that.